Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer from Matt. Thank you so much. This is Bonehead. So I had this. I want to say I had it last week, but I cracked it. And I promised you guys I'd do some re-reviews. And I took a sip and I was like, tastes pretty good. So to one sip. So let's reevaluate it. It's always good to give a beer a second chance. Thank you so much, guy, for sending me multiple cans. I'm gonna share. I definitely want to share one of them, and then maybe do one with a little bit more age. So beautiful, medium to deep amber color. Wonderful tan head on that. Smells so good. I just love that. Like, you guys post in comments below. Do you guys miss these beers? These hoppy red beers? Like, it's just that combination of like classic hops and crystal. I guess sort of that's why IPAs were sort of popular. But like this specifically is the zings for me. Like, especially like this beer. But it's dank and juicy and punchy, a little bit peachy. It's got this like wonderful caramel sweetness with that big dank character that really like contrast is fantastic. And it's got this marriage of like blood orange and like caramelized grapefruit skin or something. Like, wow. It's like got like tropical fruits in there, some like papaya. Yeah, and that like sticky kind of like caramelly sweetness is just absolutely fantastic in the nose. You know what? I was calling it, I was calling it very bitter, and I give it a week, and maybe like again, you can't always trust my palate in some sense. Situation, your hydration levels, the humidity. Like we're humans and we're very fickle. This tastes a lot less bitter than like, and this is like one of my first beers. This is my first beer of the night, right? After working. So it is very bitter. I guess that is a complaint that I sort of like talked about and like was like humming and hawing about the beer. It is very bitter, but it's so smooth and creamy. There's a beautiful mouthfeel here. It is also very bitter. Okay. Despite me saying that we're very fickle humans, I like to think I have like pretty ideally somewhat of a consistent palate. I guess I sort of like remind myself I sort of have the same general impression about this beer. It has that big caramel sweetness, tropical citrus flavors, a nice kind of like biscuity malt in the middle, some caramel sweetness, and hits with bitterness. But I feel like on this try, I'm perceiving less bitterness, even though obviously within a week the beer is just bitter as it is. But I'm giving it a second shot and give you guys my second opinion on this beer, right? Boy, this beer is dangerous, and 9%, and I love the creaminess and mouthfeel. There's something about this foam being created, the caramelly sweetness of the malt, the mouthfeel. It just has a nice kind of like it. I mean, it's not an attractive, obviously, but it's a creamy mouthfeel. Oh yeah, and bang! I like that contrast of like big fruitiness, big hop flavors, some malt flavor, cream mouthfeel, and then it hits you with a big bitterness. It reminds me of Torpedo. It reminds me of like Optimum, like a Bigfoot IPA, Bigfoot barley wine from Sierra. These are all Sierra Nevada beers. Like they're all quite bitter, and it sort of does that job. So I think this is just in the range. I honestly completely forget, or not completely, but I know the range of the rating I was giving it. It's even better. So I honestly, do not have in front of me the previous rating, but I'll give you guys a new rating. It's very good. That's so good. I will say, again, the strike at it is it's very bitter. It's very bitter. Woo-hoo-hoo! Ow! And it's I like things that are very bitter sometimes, but it's like a lasting one. That's the big one. Some beers can sort of like balance out. It's a very lasting bitterness, despite a good amount of residual sweetness on the beer. Sort of taste the Darwin lip hydrometer, right? 98. 98. That's just stupid good beer. Like you know, if this is around all the time, like you just want this beer around all the time because like it's a classic flashback to more classic IPAs, but then it also has this like modern freshness of big hop character that I guess maybe they had back in the day. I'm not quite sure. Think about it, like how many red ales, Imperial red ales, were that hoppy back then. Maybe there's some. You guys most comfortable, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. 98. Thank you so much. Cheers. Really nice revisiting with this. I'm honestly liking it more, despite that big bitterness. But I'm sort of like I guess tonight my palate's checked on that. Okay, a little bit more than last time. A little bit better with it. Cheers later.